Today we're going to share some basic tips in shooting archery. You'll want to stick around. Welcome back to Outdoor Skills Made Easy. Today we have the privilege of being at an archery range in a local camp. And as you can see, it's well fenced. It's got a flag that's up that indicates that there's people that will be shooting on the range. And as you come in, be prepared because there are shooters. And we've got a designated area that is the waiting area and an area where the shooters are. So come on in, let's show you what's going on. As you can see, this range is well set up. They've got posts here with hangers for all of the bows. As the archers come in, one will go to the shooting line and the other can sit here and wait and observe. And the instructor can stand at the end of the shooting line and they can give instruction and they can watch and look for safety items. So, great place. In our last video, we talked about basics of the archery equipment, and today we're going to give you some hints on proper techniques. The key to being accurate is consistency in everything that you do. Let's start with our feet. You want to make sure that the toes are lined up pointing towards the target. So let me show you how you do that. Let's take an arrow and we're going to just line our toes up, lay that arrow down, and then look at that and see if that is lined up with your target. So once your feet are lined up properly, you've got a good base. It doesn't make any sense that if I'm facing you, for example, and I'm trying to shoot that direction, you can see that my body's twisted and I'm going to be inconsistent. So the arrow is going to go that way, my feet are going that way, I'm going to draw that way, and everything will be nice and smooth, consistent, going the same direction. The second point is to make sure that your arrow is straight and level with your bow and your rest on the bow. I'll show you what that means. We've got a nocking point here on the string that's been set up properly. We'll just knock below that, and then as I turn my bow around, this has a very basic rest, and the arrow is going to be at a 90-degree angle to the string. So when I pull back, everything's going to be nice and consistent. You've got nice, straight, consistent feet. Your arrow is nice and level. Next thing is your draw. As you draw your bow back, you want to have an anchor point. Some people anchor here with their thumb, some will anchor at the back of their chin. Wherever is comfortable for you, make sure it's consistent every time. So draw back, your arm is going to be straight. I like to roll my shoulder because that locks in that part. Draw back, there's my anchor point. Bullseye every time. So if you want to get good at archery, the key element is consistency in your setup, in your draw, in your hold, and in your release. So it doesn't matter if you're shooting with pins, or if you're shooting with a little scope, or if you're shooting instinctively. You can hit the target if you're consistent. Nice. We hope that this has been informative to you, and we hope that you'll join us again at OSMEtv.